everyone. Today we will study about parts of speech. In a grammar, a part of speech is a category of words that have similar grammatical properties. Now, it can be defined as words that perform different roles in a sentence. Some parts of speech can also perform the functions of other parts of speech. So this topic is one of the topics that we have studied initially in our school time. So it is an important topic. Let's study about the different parts of speech. So whatever we say, whatever we write, there has to be, some words behind it. In a grammar, each and every sentence consists of different words, and those words are parts of speech. So let's talk about the different parts of speech. We have mainly 8 parts of speech. So we will see what are the different parts of speech. Like we have noun, we have pronoun, we have adjective, verb, adverb, conjunction, preposition, interjection. So these are the 8 different parts of speech. I hope you all will remember this. Now let's talk about each and every part in a detailed way. Though we have already covered in our previous video what is noun. Let's see what is noun. So noun, these are some examples of noun. You know noun is the name of a person, place, animal or thing. So here are some example of persons like girl, boy, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, then place, animal and thing. So noun are the naming words that refers to the names of a person, place, animal or thing. So I will show you some highlighted words below which are noun. For example, he is from Assam. Now Assam is a city name. Right now this name, as you can see, it starts with a capital letter. So what can you interpret from this? Like this is a capital letter, so this is a proper noun. Now I like to play with puppies. Now puppies is a common word for all the babies of a dog. That's why it is a common noun. So you have already studied about different types of nouns. So I'm mentioning two basic type of nouns. One is your common noun. It refers to the common name of an animal, thing, person or a place. For example, I play in the park. Now this park can be a common place where everybody, go for a walk, go for a jog. So I haven't mentioned the name of the park. So if I mention the name of the park like Model Park or Subrato Park, then that special name of a park can be treated as proper noun. But here, the park word is a common word for all the parks. That's why it is a common noun. Now, next example is the dog is barking. Now, the animal dog, I haven't specified its specific name. That's why this dog is a common name for all the dogs. That's why it is common noun. Now similarly, proper noun, it refers to a specific name of a person, place, animal or thing. So we have already studied a verb like he is from Assam. Now Assam is a state name. So similarly, I am visiting Paris. Paris is a country name. Taj Mahal is a famous monument. It is a special name of a monument. So Paris and Taj Mahal both are proper noun. So let's talk about the other part of speech, which is pronoun. Now, as the name says, pronoun, the name or the words that are used in place of noun are your pronoun. So as you can see the definition here, pronouns are the words that are written in place of a noun. Here are some examples of pronoun, like we have first person I, second person you, third person he, him, his, her, himself. So there are certain examples you can go through in detail. Now let's talk about some examples how pronouns can be used. So as I said, pronouns are the words that are written in place of a noun. So this is an example. Rohan is playing with his friend. Now in this example you can see Rohan is what? It is a noun, and it is a proper noun because it is a name of a person, and it also begins with a capital letter, though all the sentences begin with capital letter. So let's see, what can I use instead of Rohan? Now Rohan is a boy. So for a boy, I will use he as a third person, and this is a pronoun, right? So as you can see, he is used for a male, and he is a third person because whenever we talk, so I would be your first person, and the other person to whom we are talking would be your second person, and the third person about whom we are talking will be your third person. So he, him, his, himself, and all. So let's talk about the other example. Swati is enjoying the trip. Now in this, Swati is your noun. So what can I use instead of this noun? What will be my pronoun? So Swati is a girl. So for a girl, I can use she. So she is enjoying the trip. So that was pronoun. Let's talk about the other part of speech, which is adjectives. Now, what are adjectives? These can be called as describing words. Adjectives are the words that tell us more about the noun and pronouns, or we can say that these are also known as describing words. Now, why describing words? Because they describe noun and pronouns. So here are some examples. Adjective can be based on the size, big, small, large, hues, little, short, and all. Texture like smooth texture, soft texture, hard, woven, rough, slippery, like that. It is also a shape, circle, square, flat, and all. So let's say if I say uh, I have a square eraser. So I'm telling about the shape of the eraser. Now square can be considered as a describing word which is describing an eraser. So square can be an adjective. Now feelings, though it is misspelled here, it is Feelings. I'm so sorry for that. So angry, happy, funny, kind, these are all feelings. Now time, ancient time, early time, past, this could be past, okay, not fast, late, quick, rapid, slow, and swift. These are all adjectives. Let's talk about an example here in a detailed way. He is a good boy. So we can see boy is what? Noun. And he is what? Pronoun. So basically, we are describing that boy, or the third person he, that how the boy is. The boy is a good boy. So good is treated as an adjective. Now similarly, if I say Ram is a tall man. So here Ram is a proper noun, man is a common noun because it is a common term for all the men. Now Ram and man. So we are talking about how Ram is, or how his height is, right? So he is a tall man. So tall is describing his height. That's why it is an adjective. Now similarly, she has a sweet smile. Now she is a pronoun. Now how she smiles? So basically we are describing smile. Smile is a noun. So as we know that happiness, as we know sadness, smile, laugh, love, these are all certain abstract noun. So we are describing this noun. So sweet is an adjective here. Now the cat is tired. Now here cat is your common noun, and is your helping verb, so to be verb. So whenever you are getting any ed verb after a to be verb, which is here, because is, am, are, these are all to be verbs, right? So whenever we are getting any ed verb after a to be verb, so it can be treated as an adjective. So if I ask a question like how the cat is, so the cat is tired. So basically tiredness is describing the cat, which is a noun. So this is your adjective. I hope you got it. Now let's talk about verb. Verbs are also treated as action words, or it can be said like the words that tell about the noun or pronoun, or what noun or pronoun is doing. So they are the doing words or action words. For example, he is swimming or Rita is dancing. So here swimming and dancing both are action words which describe some action being performed. So here are some more examples of verbs like skate, eat, fly, bake, jump, read, write, swim, paint, sing. So they all are some action words which tells us some actions being performed. So they are verb. Now let's talk about it in a detailed way. Let's talk about the next part of speech, which is an adverb. Now what is an adverb? An adverb is a group of words that describes a verb and tells how, when, and where that action is being performed. So basically, adverb. So you can see words that add meaning to a verb or that describes a verb are called adverb. So here you can get the definition. Now they are, for example, he is writing very fast. So how the person is writing, or how he is writing, or how is he writing? So writing is your verb. Now how the person is writing, so he is writing very fast. So fast is describing this verb writing. So we can say fast is an adverb. Now similarly, she is dancing beautifully. Now here dancing is a verb. Now how she is dancing? So we have mentioned she is dancing beautifully. So it is adding some meaning to the verb dancing. So beautifully is an adverb. And a point to be noted that most of the adverbs ends with ly. As you can see, slowly the turtle walked slowly. So walked is a verb. How the turtle walks? The turtle walked slowly. So slowly is an adverb. Similarly, beautifully, and there are many more. Now let's talk about the other part of speech, which is conjunctions. So what are conjunctions, my dear kids? Conjunctions are also termed as joining words. You can see it here in the point number 2, or we can say conjunctions are the words that join two words, phrases, sentences, or clauses. Now, for example, we have a sentence, he is not coming today because he is ill. Now, you can see there are two different sentences here. He is not coming today is one sentence and he is ill is other sentence. So, if I have to combine these two sentences, I can use a joining word because. So, the reason for him not coming today is because he is ill. So we can say he is not coming today because he is ill. Now similarly, we have another example where it says I didn't come tomorrow. This is one sentence. I was attending my tuition. This is another sentence. So I can join these two sentences with the help of a conjunction as. I didn't come tomorrow as I was attending my tuition. So I hope you got it. Where and how can we join the two sentences, words, phrases, or clauses? So here are some examples of conjunctions. It could be subordinating conjunctions and paired conjunctions. You can see there are some paired conjunctions also, neither and nor, either and or, so that not only but also like that. And here are some subordinating conjunctions, although, after, before, because, as, even if, even though, like that. So these are some more conjunctions. So there is a term fanboys to remember. For, F stands for, A stands for and, N stands for nor, B stands for but, O stands for or, Y stands for yet, S stands for so. So I have tried to mention many conjunctions here. So wherever you will see these examples, you can treat them as conjunctions. So I hope you know now what are conjunctions. They are the joining words, and we have some examples here like because and as. So let's talk about the other part of speech, which is prepositions. Now, what are prepositions? So whenever we talk about preposition, some words come in our mind like position. So we can define it as a word or group of words used before a noun, pronoun, or noun phrase to show direction, time, place, location, spatial relationship, or to introduce an object. Now we can definitely exactly tell where the object is being placed in, on, under, like that. So here is an example. The ball is under the table. So is an here is your preposition. So it tells us where the ball is kept. It is under the table. Oh, I'm so sorry. This is not a preposition. Under should be a preposition here. So there is a slight mistake. It is under, which is your preposition, not is. Is a helping verb. So this is your preposition. Got it? Now let's talk about the other example. He is in the classroom. So where is he? So he is inside or in the classroom. So in is your preposition. So in the first example, under is your preposition, is your helping verb. So I by mistakenly highlighted the term is here. So which is wrong. So you can correct it. It is under. In the second example, he's in the classroom. In is telling you your location. Where are you? So in is your preposition. You can see some examples here on the right side. Now let's talk about the last part of speech, which is interjections. Now, as you can see, there are some examples like oh my, then oh no, oops, phew, ouch, yoo-hoo, hooray, and all. So interjections are what? These are the words that express shock, surprise, or sudden feelings, right? So it actually tell us about your feelings. So it always ends with an exclamation mark. This is another indication of interjection. You must have heard about exclamatory sentences. So similarly, interjections shows sudden feelings with an exclamation mark. So here is an example. This is the best party ever. So we are just expressing our happiness by just mentioning the best party ever. Now, similarly, alas, that was so unfortunate. So alas is actually expressing your sadness or your uh, feeling of, pain. Now, hooray, we finally cleared the test. It is hooray is your interjection as it ends with an exclamation mark. Alas is an interjection, it ends with an exclamation mark. So in the second example, you can see hooray is actually expressing your happiness. Like, how happy are you as you finally cleared your test? So this is another example. Ouch, you stepped on my toes. So ouch is your interjection. It is expressing the pain if somebody steps on your toes, right? So thank you so much, kids, for watching this video. I hope you liked it, and wish you all the best for your next video. Stay tuned.